Hello, my name is Hannah, and today I just decided that I wanted to build another, Tudor style house. I didn't know what I was going for in the slightest while I was building this. I just kept building, and then it turned out that the outside is, red and black, and the inside is entirely black. It's, exactly like the Halloween build I did, which I don't know why I made the entirety of the inside black. It just happens to be that color, and they're not the same kind of black because none of them match, obviously. But it's fine. It looks good. It's kind of creepy. It's got kind of a creepy vibe. Currently, it's called Witchy Haunted Tudor, but there's not really anything haunted about it other than the fact that it's dark inside. But it could be creepy. Not all haunted houses look creepy. My house doesn't look creepy, and it could be haunted. So it's fine, right? I think. But I had a lot of fun building this house. It's like a medium-sized house, but I just kept adding on bump outs because I'm it's boring, add more, which is usually what I do. But it also has a huge porch, which I think is pretty cool, but I feel like I would never go on a porch if I had a porch on the second floor. It'd be too cold. But anybody can do whatever they want. I think there's just chairs on there though. I don't sit very often anywhere else than my desk, so but that's me though. But today I did not know what to talk about in the slightest. So I do what I normally do, and I either go on social media and scroll until I get inspiration, or I'll go onto Google and search stories to tell friends, because you people are my friends now. So I found this one, and it was, the question is directly, where is it? Write about one of the worst classmates or coworkers you ever had. Now, I don't have a coworker, as I am a freshman in high school, but I have a lot of stories about classmates that were not that enjoyable. So this story takes place in my English class, 7th grade. Now, 7th graders are scary to begin with, but this class, it was... I think we were learning about Greek mythology, to be perfectly honest at this time, but these people were just talking or doing disruptive things all of the time, that's just how they were. And it was really annoying because I don't like those kind of people that mess around instead of learn during school, which it's understandable, but still try a bit more. At least it's Greek mythology and not adverbs. You could be doing much worse things than Greek mythology. But so it was one day when we had a substitute. Now the substitutes at middle schools, I feel bad for them already, but this substitute was not taking any of their pranks and stuff, and so they kept doing it, obviously, because that was the reaction they were looking for, which is honestly most of the time when kids do stuff, they're looking for your reaction. But they got, I think it was partway through the day, and then I think our teacher was at a tennis tournament, to be perfectly honest, so he was gone quite a bit because he was a coach or something. I don't really remember. But he was gone for, I think, 2 days consecutively in a row. Now, this first day was the first day of the substitute. It was the same substitute both days. This substitute, apparently these kids thought that her entire purpose was to, annoy them as much as possible. And so they kept doing things, they kept talking, and they kept doing stuff. And the next day, our principal comes in, sits down, and sits with the class the entirety of the period. Now, this is 8th period, or, 7th period? I don't know what's the last period in middle school? I don't remember. I think it was 7th, though. It's 8th currently. I don't really know. It was last period of the day, so obviously everyone's going to be, antsy anyway. But, it's not an excuse for their behavior. But it was just kind of scary because the principal just sat down and was quiet, sat in the back of the room, and it was just okay, what did we do? But obviously it was not the entire class, because that class was huge. There were 30 of us in this class, and it was only 6 of them. So, and then they were gone for a 3rd day. I think they were sick the 3rd day though. I don't think that was a tennis thing. It may have been golf. Oh, what sport was it? I don't know. They were coaching something. That 3rd day, the principal walked in again, but he didn't sit down. He had those 6, 7 people come, like, stand up, and they left to go to another room. Now, the room that they went to, I have been told, is, like, the room where people go when they, like, I don't know, misbehave sounds like the wrong, you go this room when you misbehave. No, it's just, like, a classroom where, like, the kids will go, like, if, like, it's also the same classroom, like, if you break your foot, you go there while your classmates are doing PE. It's, like, the same room. It's just, like, if you can't be in class, you go here. So they went there, and literally every single time for the rest of the year, whenever they had a substitute in the class, they took out those kids, gave them to this other teacher. I feel bad for that teacher. They did not have to deal with it, but I'm pretty positive that they were better once they left, but, you know, it was so annoying. And, like, apparently, based on my friends talking of it, we were labeled the bad class, even though it wasn't all of us. It was just, like, 7 of the kids who were just really bugging the substitutes. But, like, you know, that's fine. We did have the principal sit with us while we had substitutes, which is kind of scary. Like, obviously we were learning about Greek mythology, so it's not like a easy class, but, like, not because it's a Greek mythology, because they ran out of topics and decided that we were learning about Greek mythology. So, you know, I just don't get why they went, because, like, I think this class was, like, we had read a bunch of books that year also, and they were talking during that time too. And, like, we were reading, like, some, like, more difficult books, and, like, also we did, like, group talk circles during that year. Also really annoying. Just kids in general. This is why group projects suck too. Group projects, I don't think we did very many of them in that class, but it was just, I just don't like group projects. Groups in general I don't like, but group projects are even worse. But, you know, it's fine. I think I'm going to continue 7th grade stories in my next voiceover, because the middle school was just funky all around. But we're getting to the end of the video, so as you can see, the entirety of the inside is just dark colors. Some of it's gray, some of it's black, but, you know, it's fine. It's kind of spooky, I guess, I don't know. But we're getting to the end of the video, so screenshots are coming up. So I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!